What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CarX Drift Racing. Today we have another brand new tune and livery tutorial for you guys, this time for the EVA MR, also known IRL as the Mitsubishi Evo. This is one of my absolute favorite cars in real life, so I'm really hoping I did this one some justice. You guys know the drill. We're gonna hop into some driving clips, talk a little about the car, how I tuned it and how I like to drive it, then I'm gonna give you guys the tune so you can try it out for yourself. As always, guys, if you do enjoy the tune or the video, make sure you leave a like down below, subscribe for more CarX content just like this, and I'll see you guys in the gameplay. Alright guys, so here we are in the Evo. Now this was a pretty weird car for me to build. This one actually started as a competition car, so I was building it to VDS spec, which meant that it was 100 adhesion instead of 90, but it just wasn't fast enough to compete with the likes of the S15. I still love this car though, and I knew I had to do something for it, so I figured what could be better than a 90 street tune. I'm really glad I went this route, because although it was fun as a comp car, it's way more fun to throw around on the road with your buddies. Speaking of such hijinks, there is a link to our Twitch in the description down below. If you guys are looking to drive with us, come on out, we'd love to have you. Without any further ado guys, let's head over to the tune. Alright guys, here we are with the tune for the Evo. We got our spring lengths at 13 and 10, stiffness at 110 and 120, fast bump at 50-80 and 65-80, fast rebound at 55-60 and 53-60, damper bump at 60-90 and 65-60, and damper rebound at 70-60 and 10-5-60. Front toe is 0.99, rear is negative 0.5, front camber at negative 4.9, and rear camber at negative 0.8. Our roll bars are both 30 guys, 10 caster, 10 Ackerman, and max steering angle as always. For wheels, we're running 19s on this one with two 65s. You got 120 and 150 for our tire pressures, 90 for adhesion front and rear, 1 for our track, 0 for our base, and 30 tire profile. Our engine is maxed out all the way. For transmission, we got our diff locked all the way as well. Final drive is 3 even, gear 1 is 3.25, gear 2 is 2.25, gear 3 is 1.8, gear 4 is 1.65, gear 5 is 1.5, and gear 6 is 1.34. For brakes, we got a torque at 1750, bias is 55%, no ABS, no launch control, and we are running that ultimate setup as always. Now, this is usually where I would end a video, but I did promise you guys a livery tutorial, so let's head over to the vinyl editor. Alright guys, so starting with a fresh black car, we're going to head into our vinyl editor here, and the first thing that we're going to do is head over to our crazy stickers and find that cool design. It's in here, and it's right at the beginning, so we're going to select this, and we're going to line it up in the bottom quarter of our car. This is a point where you guys can get pretty creative. There's really no wrong or right answer, right size, or anything like that, so just line it up how you think looks best, and I think right there is looking pretty good. Alright, so with the sticker placed and symmetry on, now we're going to want to make the top half of our car red. Now, I hate to tell you guys this, but sometimes you just need to brute force your way through liveries, and that's kind of the case with this one, so what we're going to do is we're going to use basic shapes to make the whole top of the car red, and we're going to take extra care to line up with the edges of our sticker. So as you guys can see, we got our red right here, and so we're going to want to go along the line that it's already red, and we're going to try our best to match the texture and color of that red on the graphic. I think that looks pretty good actually. Basic looks pretty good. So as you guys can see, what we're doing is we're extending that red out to fill up the whole rest of the car. So we're going to confirm this shape, and we're going to throw our symmetry on every single time we do something because it creates way less work. So from here on, guys, we're just going to add some layers. I'm probably going to fast forward the footage, but yeah, just take your time. Make sure all the black is covered too. You don't want to leave anything like right in this corner. The more detailed you can be, the better. So we're going to put all of our reds down, and I will see you guys at the end of the time lapse. Alright guys, so at this point we're looking pretty good. If you remember correctly, there is a black roof and trunk in the original design, so we're going to take care of that here. Grab another square, and we're going to stretch it out the long way and get it to line up with the window line. You want it to kind of come right off the window line too. You don't want it to, it's tilted down just a little bit right there. Looks pretty good. We don't want to go too far down the A-pillar though. See that white on the front of the car? And right there, again, we're going to hit our symmetry, and that should be good to go. Just got to change our color here. We're going to go with metallic black, actually, because that is our paint color. And we just need to take care of that. I don't know if that's a brake light or just a little rectangle, but I don't remember that from the original, so we're just going to take care of that. Line it up here. Got to be meticulous here, boys. There we go. Looking pretty sweet. And then we're going to use... I like to use this guy for my A-pillars. Let's get a nice curve. Nothing too crazy. You want the color on the A-pillar to change with like a nice line. You don't want it to be too jagged or gross. And right about there should do it, guys. So that's how you make the livery for our EVA MR / Evo 8 / Evo 9. As always, guys, if you do enjoy the tune, the video, or the livery, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe for more CarX content just like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.